What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today we are back in GTA 5 taking a look at a Camaro SS mod. Now, this mod is actually really nicely done. The detail is very good. The fit and finish of this mod is on point. I mean, you can see just a little bit of smoke from the exhaust comes exactly from where it should. I've got this thing sitting on a nice set of wheels right now. It's lowered a little bit, and I'm upgraded the performance all the way, so the thing is fully built. And basically, what this thing replaces is the Buffalo, so basically the GTA equivalent of the Dodge Charger. And I think this is definitely not only a worthy replacement, but it's something I would much rather drive than that Buffalo for sure. But this thing is actually, it's funny because never really gave much attention to that car, just kind of as a car to drive around. But as you can see from kind of like my warm up with this car, I've been having a little bit of fun with it because it's actually very slidey. It's very drifty, and it likes to go sideways. It likes to go sideways pretty much at the drop of a hat. It will do whatever you tell it to in relation to going sideways, and that's kind of nice because not a lot of the cars in GTA will do stuff like that without a drift mod. And for some reason, I'm dropping frames like crazy all of a sudden. Doesn't normally do that to me, but maybe it's because of this mod. Sometimes certain mods have a tendency to be a little bit weird with the frame rate. And then again, sometimes they gotta catch up a little bit, and they gotta let the system catch up a little bit, so it all depends on what your current mod is and what your current situation is with said mod. But nonetheless, I really enjoy driving this thing around. I think it's funny because unlike a lot of the, the ultra hypercars and stuff like that, like we just tested the DMC Aventador, and with things like that, it's not stuff that you normally see driving around. And while it is really fun to drive that stuff, I think that it's also like there's something to be said for driving something around that, at least if you live in the US, something that that you're used to seeing. It's like, oh, that's recognizable. I know that car. I've seen that car. And it kind of makes it a little bit easier to connect with it for some reason, like for some people. And I mean, obviously, other people are going to want to drive the supercars around most of the time. For one, I enjoy driving the supercars around, but I also enjoy driving around cars like this that are fast, that are fun, but at the same time, it's not like something that you're never used to seeing, which I think is kind of cool. I think it's kind of cool that you have the option to actually to drive some vehicles that are actual real-life vehicles, but don't necessarily have to be like, million billion horsepower, only 3 of them ever made in the world, something like that. But, oop, come on. No, nowhere near enough speed. Thing is, it's really easy to spin tires in this thing. Spin tires, everybody rush to the comments, but no. Oh! Dang, jeez. Did that seriously not leave, like, well, it left a little scratch on the front end. And we'll call it a battle scar, I guess. Doesn't matter, we're on our way to a drift spot. But I think the fun thing, though, also, too, about this car is that it's not it doesn't quite perform like the big, large, fat American muscle car that you would think of it to be. And, I mean, I'm sure that might upset a couple of American muscle fans in the comments, but you know what? That's okay, because Camaros have never really been the type of car until very recently that you would consider for, say, a track car, like a road course car or something. And I mean, yeah, sure, we can get into the Grand Touring heritage all you want. That was a rabbit. But we can get into the Grand Touring heritage all you want about how the Camaros fought against the Minis. Those were pure race cars. I'm talking about cars that ran on the street, and especially the newer Camaros, like the mid-90s Camaros and stuff like that. That's not something that you would buy off the dealer lot and, and take and run at a road course the next day. Whereas with something like the SS with the 1LE package, or the oh gosh, what's it called? Or the Z28, the new Z28. You could take those cars off the dealer lot, off the showroom floor, go and run them on a road course the next day, and have a brilliant time. And I think that's, obviously, it's a testament to how far GM has come with the Camaro platform, but also, too, it really shows where they can actually go with it and where they can take it. Now, even though this isn't the newest generation of body style, I think it's good that they actually brought this particular body style out, because this body style still looks great. I still love this body style. I think this body style still has a lot of life left in it. I mean, you still see Camaros of this generation being run all the time. You see them getting built all the time. You see them getting run all the time. Well, if you live in the U.S., if you live in, I don't know, Belgium, for example, they probably don't have a lot. I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong. They might have Camaros all over the place in Belgium, but Who knows, maybe some of my Belgian subscribers can chime in on that, but anyway, I say these things like I see these cars all the time because I do see these cars all the time, but that's just because of where I live. And what I'm saying is basically, it's funny because, you know, Americans will, you know, we as Americans will freak out about certain cars because we never see them, whereas over in Europe, you guys will be like, what are you talking about? We see these things all the time. Like, you know, certain generations of just to name one, certain generations of the Ford Escort. There are certain generations of that, especially the more sporting models, that we never got over here. Jeez. Dude's trying to drift or something. We just drifted off the road. But we'll gloss over that and talk about it later. But, and I think, too, with this mod, I don't know, I feel like a lot of people are going to enjoy it because, again, like I said, it's recognizable. It's a Camaro. You know, you can't deny the fact that it's a Camaro. And it's one of those things where, no matter what, there's always going to be people that love the Camaro. There's always going to be people that are going to want to have a Camaro modded into their game. And I don't know why, like I said, my frame rate keeps dropping off like crazy, but I don't know, it's odd. I need a handling mod. I need a handling mod. This thing does not like to... There we go. It went a little bit sideways, but it doesn't like to go completely sideways, and then when it does, it's very snappy. So, I mean, and obviously that's, you know, that's just stock GTA handling, but, which I've never been particularly a fan of in the first place, which is why I want a handling mod, and they just kind of stopped in the middle of the road. I mean, I get that I was kind of there, but still. Now, the interior view in this thing is pretty nicely done. It's actually, the steering wheel moves, the hand position is pretty much spot on. Is it the handling position that I would drive? Is it the hand position that I would drive in with the wheel? No, I don't drive with that hand position, but I feel like at the same time, with a lot of these GTA 5 mods, when you think about it, I mean, you better be grateful that that steering wheel actually moves in the first place, especially if you like driving in the interior view. You better be grateful that steering wheel moves because it's a really nice touch, and it means they took a lot of extra time to add that in. Now, the gauges do not work, and that's perfectly fine for a mod. I think I have no problem with the fact that the gauges don't work. I know there are some mods out there where the gauges do move, but to be honest, I think that obviously there's a lot of mods that aren't going to have it, and I think this mod is really good enough that it doesn't really need to have that. I mean, sure, it would be cool if it did, but it's not it's not like, oh my god, it doesn't have it, the mod sucks. And that was weird, I got another big frame rate hiccup. Hope that doesn't really mess up the video or anything. But, oh god, it's gonna start this mission again then. Oh, jeez, excuse me. But, oh, don't hit the... Never mind. I was about to be like, don't hit the guardrail, and then I was like, yeah, you know what, it's coming. What's going on, guys? That was a frame drop. It's weird, my frames are dropping a lot more than they were yesterday. I don't know, like I said, it might be this particular mod, it might be something else, it might be something I'm running in the background with the game, I'm not sure, but I definitely think that this mod, and in fact, let me actually repair it again real quick, and let me see if there's any other colors that I can get out of my little trainer right here. Vehicle options, fix, and, oh, come on, it takes so long to scroll. Clutch slot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, come on, okay, well, never mind. I guess we have a black Camaro now. So I guess it's gonna be a black Camaro with, well, actually a gray Camaro with black stripes, but still. Now, as far as my final thoughts and opinions on this mod go, I really, really, really like it. I really think that that the mod maker did a great job. There will be a link in the description box below to where you guys can check out this mod and download it for yourselves. So if you guys want to check this mod out, then don't forget to leave me a like. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. And I will see you guys in the next one. And actually, I just realized, I said if you guys wanted to check out the mod, then don't forget to like the video. No, if you guys want to check out the mod, then click the link in the description box below that takes you to the mod. If you enjoyed the video, then don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. So again, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later.